football's greats have called home. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, where these fans are ready to turn the dogs loose. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. The Pandas will put total leather and will get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Georgia's offense takes the field for the first time today. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
And the quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game. So who do you look for? The tight end. And there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's short. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he dropped it. Opportunity early in this football game.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trusting your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Georgia comes quickly to the line.
And as a defensive guy, it's so hard to cover these running backs out.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Got it inside the 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Pandas offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies here, and he stopped from getting the first down. It's a draw, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
This is an interesting decision now for the head coach. You're trailing very early in the game. There's a lot of football left. But you're in a situation where you could go for it here and try and answer after your defense gave up that touchdown on the opening drive.
He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you...
Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Georgia! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide open downfield. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. He's got it on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Kept it, and he's past the marker. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he gets a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch. As you saw in that last play, getting a 1st down.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. No good. Guys, a missed field goal, and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, and the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Quarterback moving. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Dropping back, it's short. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Bulldogs are marching down the field. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the right. And the ball is picked off. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Discards a man. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Off play action. And they get the sack right out of the gate. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Pandas will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, it's Davis. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the 1st. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they can take that muscle. First down to start the drive after the break. Wide out in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hodges. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Dogs will hustle to the line.
That's an absolute strike right there. Giving me some Stetson Bennett vibes, some Aaron Murray vibes, even.
And they got him for the sack.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Sends it downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, what a big play for this offense if they get it to the 33-yard line. The Dogs will have it 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Hodges. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete.
And I love working the slot receivers. You see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He'll just keep slinging it. It's complete. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, this offense told us coming in, they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
Looking to throw, it's short. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Navy is just getting blown off the field today. It's like they haven't even been competitive. How'd you like to be the network censor on the coaches show this week? They're trailing by 17 to Louisiana. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Ellis?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The give to the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. The Pandas will bring the punt team onto the field. Looking for a block. It's Davis. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how...
Fires toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the ball was incomplete. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout throws toward the end zone. Oh, it makes the grab. Oh, couldn't get the foot down. It's incomplete. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Throws to the back. Grab near the sticks. It's Hodges. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Really great job by the running back there on the angle route on third down. He sold it as if he was running to the flat, and at the last second put his foot in the ground and crossed the defender's face, making that an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Moves around to clear up the vision. Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jeffrey. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Zings it complete to the right. You're not getting him on the ground. Still on his feet. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab down the middle.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes, and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Pulls it in. It's Parrish. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Lots of times these slot receivers, they're not the biggest guys in the world, but they're really good at finding the open spaces in the middle of the field. And you saw that guy attack the defense in the perfect spot, making life easy for his QB.
And that pass intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking downfield, it's short. He wants it all. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff putting their players in good positions to have success.
Offense getting set for first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's Chandler. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to find his man on first down. That's reeled in at Sheffield. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Never a doubt. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Quarterback checking off. Back to pass, it's short. Quarterback adapting. He'll fire to his right. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Done well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Peterson. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Craig. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Great job by the freshman. Kept his eyes in the right place and made the play.
3rd and long is difficult. You have to push the ball down the field. Nothing worse than watching people dink and dunk on 3rd and long and get tackled and run the punt and get on. I like the aggressiveness. Try to push the ball down the field. It's not the worst thing in the world. You throw an INT, it's kind of like a punt.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Going for it all. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And the punishment has been extended. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. Now on the option. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
The give on the inside. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Unloads to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of ball.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs! And the route is on.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but...
And it's picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. A first down for the offense. They move the tight end all over. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not...
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Georgia! And the pummeling has started. On to attempt to try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Offense set on first down. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he intercepts it. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. Line gets set, first down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Wants to throw. It's short. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Georgia going up tempo.
Third down coming up.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Between the uprights, it's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Bringing it back. And he's out of bounds at the 2. Almost a pick 6, but they're set up on the doorstep.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Looking to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
On the play. It's now 2nd and goal.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes his connection. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. And that one did not work. And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on 4th and goal from the 4. Touchdown Bulldogs! And the beatdown has ensued. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score 66.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll come out throwing on first down. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. To the air, it's Wicks. Got his man down the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. New set of downs after that completion. They'll throw it on first down. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he's wrapped up after.
The Bulldogs
Turn on the pick.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Throwing right. Got his man downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Little touch pass to the receiver. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. Touchdown, Dogs! And the stomping has commenced. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. The Coyotes were far from the friendly confines at home, but were able to pull out a narrow victory in one of the biggest upsets of this college football season. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking to throw, it's Wicks. They're bringing heat. He's going to take off.
That is what I'm talking about. Every defensive players want those opportunities. Quarterbacks slide so much. When you can get a big hit on them, that's exactly what you want to do. Make him feel that now so it hurts later in the game.
This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And the Pandas send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll bring it back. It's Davis. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense...
Your Georgia
Full position.
will take over 1st and 10.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a 1st down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Quarterback will audible. Back to throw. It's short. He's not afraid to go deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. A 3rd and long coming up here. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Georgia! And the punishment has been extended. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle. It's Hobbs. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. They're trying to get to it. Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a